Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Nur Shahira and today I'm going to talk about a current issue that is highly relevant in the Malaysian workforce. So the topic is challenges in talent acquisition due to unrealistic expectations among business graduates. So the topic is many companies are struggling to find and retain the right talent, not because there are no graduates available, but because the expectation of many fresh graduates do not match the realities of the job market. So in this presentation, I will explain what talent acquisition is and why it's important. Then the current Malaysian job market, the challenges employees are facing, and what we all can do to bridge the gap between expectation and reality. Talent acquisition is not just about hiring someone to fill a vacancy. It is a strategic process that involves attracting, identifying, selecting, and onboarding individuals who have the right skills, mindset, and potential for long-term growth within the organization. Talent acquisition also includes employer branding, sourcing strategies, assessing cultural fit, and preparing the new hire for success in their role. It plays a major role in shaping the company's future. So, why is talent acquisition critical? There are several reasons. First, it saves time and cost because hiring the right person reduces turnover. Second, it supports long-term business growth because competent employees contribute the innovation and productivity. Third, it helps companies attract the right people by building a strong employer image. And finally, talent acquisition builds a competitive advantage and strengthens organizational culture. Now, let's take a closer look at the current job market in Malaysia, especially from the perspective of business graduates who are just entering the workforce. According to the Department of Statistics Malaysia, the median monthly salary in 2024 is RM3,045 Malaysia. This figure includes employees across various fields and experience level. However, most entry-level business roles typically offer salaries in the range of RM2,200 Malaysia to RM2,800 Malaysia, sometimes slightly higher in urban areas of multinational corporations. Despite this, many fresh graduates demand 3.5k to 4k ringgit Malaysia or more as a starting salary. This gap between expectation and reality creates serious friction during the hiring process. Many candidates turn down offers, hoping for a better deal even if the offer they receive is in line with the market standard. Let's now look at the second graphic. This is a breakdown of graduate unemployment in Malaysia. One key statistic here is that 68% of employers report struggling to hire graduates because of unrealistic salary expectation, demands for fast promotion, and additional benefit. In fact, past surveys have shown that 60% of fresh graduates expect a starting salary of 3.5k or more, while around 30% want 5k to 6k to feel comfortable. But the actual average salary offered by most employers is far below that, typically between 2.1k and 2.5k for entry-level roles in HR admin, sales, and operation. This mismatch not only increases offer rejection rates, it also contributes to Malaysia graduate unemployment problem. There are jobs available, but many graduates don't take them because they believe they deserve more, even without work experience. This is where the talent acquisition challenge truly begins. is not just about availability. It's about expectation, readiness, and reality. Let's move to the challenges. The first major challenge is unrealistic salary expectation among fresh graduates. Many business graduates believe they deserve high starting pay, despite having little or no real-world experience. This is especially difficult for smaller companies that cannot compete with the compensation package offered by multinational corporations. As a result, many candidates reject job offer simply because they feel the salary is too low, even when the offer is in line with the current market standard. These expectations are often influenced by what graduates see on social media, what their peers are demanding, or what they assume based on general trends. Now, let's take a moment to hear directly from business students about what they expect in terms of salary after graduation. Your expected salary for your first job after graduation?
Around 4,000.
Okay, what your expected salary for your first job after graduation?
I'm expecting around 5,000 and above when I graduate.
What would be your dream starting salary after finishing your degree?
2.8k.
Okay, what would be your dream starting salary after finishing your degree?
3.5k.
What would be your dream starting salary after you finishing your degree?
What I expect is 5,000.
What would be your dream starting salary after finishing your degree?
I think around 5.
As you just saw, there is often a significant gap between what fresh graduates expect and what companies can realistically offer. This gap leads to offer rejection, prolonged hiring process, and lost time and money for employees. The second challenge in talent acquisition is the unrealistic expectation around career growth and promotion. Many graduates expect to be promoted within 6 months to a year, and some even expect to hold leadership roles without first gaining solid industry experience. This mindset is often driven by social media, where success stories are highlighted without showing the hard work behind them. Graduates are influenced to believe that fast success is the norm. However, in the real working world, promotions are earned through time, performance, and proven results. When graduates do not receive the promotion, they may become demotivated, disengaged, or resign early. This causes disruption in team dynamics and increased turnover rates, which is a major concern for employers trying to build a stable workforce. The third challenge is the pattern of offer rejection and job hopping among fresh graduates. Many graduates today accept a job offer only to reject it later when they receive another offer with a slightly higher salary or a better title. Others join a company, then leave within 3 to 6 months for another job that seems more attractive. This behavior, while common, creates serious problems for employers. It results in delays, lost resources, and the need to repeat the hiring process all over again. That we have looked at the challenges, let's talk about the actual impact on companies. So the first one is increased recruitment costs. Hiring is expensive, and it's more than just paying a salary. Each stage of the recruitment process has its own cost. Job ads, resume screening, conducting interviews, onboarding, and training. When a graduate rejects an offer or leaves within the first few months, these costs are wasted. Companies then have to repeat the process, repost the vacancy, interview again, and retrain someone new. This doesn't just waste money, it also wastes valuable time and energy that could have been invested elsewhere. The second impact is low retention and high turnover. Retention refers to how long employees stay with the company. When graduates leave too soon, often because they feel the job doesn't match their expectation, the result is high turnover. High turnover creates constant instability. Managers must reassign tasks, projects get delayed, and other team members may feel overworked or frustrated. It also damages team morale. Employees begin to feel like there's no point in building strong bond with new teammates because they might leave anyway. Over time, this affects not just the HR department but also company culture. Employers may stop investing in employee development because they are unsure whether new hires will stay. It becomes a toxic cycle and it all starts with mismatched expectations. For the last impact is disruption to workforce planning and business strategy. Workforce planning is how companies prepare to meet future staffing needs. This includes forecasting talent needs, creating succession plans, and ensuring the right people are in the right roles at the right time. When graduates reject offers or resign early, it disrupts this plan. HR cannot build stable teams. Promotion may be delayed because there's no one ready to fill the next level. Some roles remain vacant longer than expected, and departments operate with skeleton staff. So, what can we do about it? Let's look at the recommendation for 3 key groups, which is companies, universities, and graduates. For companies, it's important to provide realistic job previews during interviews. Be clear about what the role includes, what the salary range is, and what career growth actually looks like. Companies should also invest in structured training programs to help graduates transition from classroom learning to professional. Next, for universities, the curriculum should be updated to include more emphasis on soft skills, digital tools, and real industry knowledge. Career service should guide students to understand the current job market and prepare them through mock interviews, salary workshop, and the last one is for graduates. The message is clear. Adjust your expectation. Understand the job market, research real salary data, and view your first job as a foundation to build an experience. Don't expect instant rewards. Instead, invest time and effort in developing your skills and proving your value. So now we are at the end of my presentation. To conclude, unrealistic expectations among Malaysian business graduates are a serious barrier to successful talent acquisition. From high salary demands to expecting fast promotion and job hopping behavior, these unrealistic expectations are causing real issues for employers. They result in offer rejection, high turnover, and increased recruitment costs. However, this problem is not unsolvable. With better collaboration between companies, universities, and graduates, we can bridge the expectation gap. By aligning what graduates expect with what companies need and can offer, we can create a more efficient, productive, and successful workforce.